So I went to Dragon Con over the weekend. That was pretty cool. I was a good boy after the surgery, so my Tard Wrangler decided to take me on a trip. We drove 8 hours, and by we, I mean I drove the 8 hours. We spent some time with family on the way there, and we stopped, and then we got there, and we really had a blast. Now, what I'm about to show you, I did post on Twitter, and if you didn't see it on Twitter, it's probably because you're not following me on Twitter. Why aren't you following me on Twitter? Follow me on Twitter. Here is my Twitter name. The only costume that I have is Soldier 76. He's my favorite senior citizen, and my favorite character from Overwatch, honestly. I just think he's really cool. Started off with me wanting to get the jacket just because I thought it looked badass. I was going to wear it. I don't even really normally go to conventions, but I got the jacket, and then I got the gun, and then I thought I might as well go to a convention, show it all off. And so I did. I think it looks pretty good, and in fact, so did Blizzard, who had a Overwatch Payload Tour booth set up at the convention. For those of you who don't know what that is, much like myself when I first saw it, it's a booth they have set up in the vendor hall, and it's got a rotating platform on it, green screen behind you, and basically what it is, they'll spin you around, they give you like 2 rotations and 12 seconds to do a pose and look cool or do whatever you want. And if you don't have any props or anything, they've got a bunch of cosplay prop replica guns that you can use while they're spinning you around and making you puke. So that was fun. I did it. Here, take a look at this. So one of the things that you can do at a convention is go to the vendors hall. Now, depending on the size of the con, it's going to be how big the vendors hall is, you know, comparatively. And seeing that Dragon Con is one of the biggest conventions in the southeastern U.S., naturally, they're going to have one of the biggest vendor halls. And it was like 4 feet, or not 4 feet, it was 4 floors filled to the brim with products straight from Japan. In fact, last year when I went, that's actually where I got the dog suit. So this year we found they had a 3D scanning and printing booth. And I said, hey, that's pretty cool. They put you on a rotating platform for about 90 seconds. You do whatever pose you want to do, and they'll scan you, and it makes a 3D model in the computer, and they'll use that to 3D print a little figurine of you. And it's like $50 for a 1-inch model, and then it goes up to $125 for like an 8-inch model. And I don't have $125, and I don't know what I would do with it, but I had $50, and I know with a 1-inch model, I would definitely play D&D with it. So I did it. I got up there, and they said, pick whatever pose you want. So naturally, I fucking dabbed. Yeah, so it's going to take about 6 weeks for the model to arrive to me in the mail, and even then I'm going to have to print it, or not print, I'm going to have to paint it. So I don't have the model to show you yet, but I do have pictures of the 3D scan. So let me show you this. So I'm not really sure how to end a video like this, or really any video for that matter. Most of the times I need to end a video is because 30 seconds have elapsed, and I can't post it on YouTube Haiku anymore. So I think what I'll do is I'm just going to post all the pictures that I took over the weekend, and I'm going to have some music in the background, and then you can enjoy that. How does that sound?